GameStop is officially cooked. Cash out, boys. There is no stonks anymore. It's all downhill from here. There's been a massive amount of GameStop news over the last couple of weeks, and it's kind of funny because I made a video not so long ago saying how actually kind of based GameStop was for calling out the mismanagement of Costco when they were selling the Blooming Waters. But all the decisions that they made over the last couple of weeks make them look like blatant hypocrites now. So first off, we have a little Reddit thread that went pretty viral. So let's see what's happening. If you're in Virginia Beach, Virginia, I don't think you needed to add Virginia. I'm pretty sure it's pretty apparent that you're in Virginia. But anyway, do not grade your cards through GameStop. I submitted my cards at Lane Haven Mall GameStop 115 days ago. That's a long ass time ago. Jesus. And I still haven't got them back. This store refuses to answer calls from both customers and other GameStop employees trying to reach out. Several people, including myself, have lost thousands of dollars in valuable cards. We believe the employees may have stolen them. After reaching out to other customers, I found that the card submissions from November 1st, 2024 to February 12th, 2025 have all gone missing. The store is blaming FedEx, but after contacting FedEx myself, they confirmed the packages were never even scanned into the system. GameStop customer service has been no help. They keep telling me to contact the store, which refuses to answer. I personally lost $4,600 worth of cards, and throughout the process, I was told to shut up and wait. I've called the store 97 times, only to be ignored and dismissed. Going to the store and confronting them is futile as well, due to them dismissing you and telling you to wait as everybody else. Even with GameStop insurance of $200 per card, me as well as others still lost thousands of dollars. And he highlights the cards that he ended up submitting. So these are some very, very high-end cards. This is the GameStop that he allegedly submitted the cards to. If this was me and I lost this amount of cards, I don't care who is to blame. I'm gonna be pissed. Albeit FedEx, freaking GameStop, freaking, I don't care. It could be your mom. I'm gonna be pissed. And he provided a screenshot of proof that he was talking about this issue. Now, to whom it was, I'm not really too sure, but pretty much everything he said in the post checks out. He was basically summarizing that he reached out to another GameStop to see if they can help and maybe contacting the GameStop that allegedly stole the cards. And even they were having issues. Now, obviously, can we believe 100% what this guy is saying is the truth? Yeah, maybe not, maybe. But to be honest, with all the other shit that is going on in GameStop, this is the least surprising thing. I don't understand why a few people, including the head moderator for this subreddit, thinking it's like somehow just impossible that an employee is gonna steal some cards that were submitted. Like, in my opinion, that was bound to happen someday. And I'm not lying. This is the head moderator right here. And he's basically saying like, OP facts are based on nothing but word of mouth. And all you guys are believing it 100%. They have screenshots that show that they have an open order with GameStop, but no specifics other than date. Not even a receipt of how many cards they dropped off. It's a witch hunt based on OP's having a story. And then he continues to yap and says, actually, there are other steps that can be taken to follow up, and OP is not doing any of them. If the packages were stolen by FedEx, then there should be a report from GameStop. Do you think you're gonna trust the GameStop that stole your cards allegedly? Like, what kind of logic is that? Like, yeah, I'm gonna ask the guy that may have stolen something from me, and they're gonna answer me truthfully. Like, what? And the OP literally said that he did end up contacting FedEx and that they confirmed that they have never received the packages. If PSA never received the submission, then they should be able to verify through the phone. If there is a theft at the store, then corporate probably has the number that the lawyer can talk to. 4,000 is definitely worth talking to a lawyer. If OP isn't going to file police report about it, then they are wasting everyone's time by complaining on the internet and trying to start a crusade against the store that they claim isn't following policy. He is literally spreading awareness to the area saying, hey, yeah, you probably shouldn't grade your freaking cards here because I lost a shit of them. He speculated that he thinks an employee stole them, but it doesn't matter what happened. In the end, his cards are freaking gone, along with a lot of others that allegedly have the same issue. So how is that complaining on the internet when he's just notifying the people in that area that, hey, you probably might not want to trust this GameStop because me and a lot of other people had some issues with it. The Reddit mod is genuinely restarted. Oh my God. This cannot be real life. The second example to GameStop's downfall is that they are allegedly canceling orders and selling it to their employees instead.
I'm just the guy that pre-ordered the 10 did my due diligence, and then you're just selling my pre-order. That's all.
You know, things change, dude.
No, I have plenty of friends all throughout the country that pre-ordered 10 and got their whole box. There was no issue there, so why is there an issue here? What's the answer?
Do you want me to cancel all your orders?
No, I don't. Okay. I just want to know what the answer is, because it seems like you're just making your own decisions up here. And now you're selling my pre-order to your employee, and this is all being filmed.
Film away, dude.
So it's all going to corporate. It's not. That's just your rule.
Anyway.
I'll stop. But like, it's ridiculous to see you selling my pre-order to your own employees. Like, that's actually insane.
If you worked here, would you buy something?
It's insane. I know. I would pre-order it doing the proper channels.
We had like 16.
Called yesterday. You said you had 9.
Conversation. Here's your
Why
orders.
can't you have the conversation? You're the general manager of the store.
Okay.
Exactly. I'm putting you in a weird spot. And if I did work here, I would do everything the proper channels, and I would pre-order, like due diligence, like anyone else in the world could have. I pre-ordered 10.
It's limit 2 per person.
That's not.
That's
not true.
Film the tag.
It doesn't matter. This is going to be hilarious. It's going to be great.
Did you stop the film before you looked at the tag?
It doesn't matter what the rules. I did the pre-order. It was confirmed.
But you think
it was confirmed. I've already talked to corporate in the email chain. I could show you the email chain if you want. She said there wouldn't be an issue.
I don't have any more to sell you.
So I'm a firm believer that there should be limits for all the customers. The problem is the guy pre-ordered them before the limit change, before they decided to do limits on cars. And I think, in my opinion, that's pretty unfair. The guy already paid for all 10 of them, and he even got confirmation by management saying that yes, he will be entitled to get all 10 of his boxes. Now, the problem isn't that GameStop is canceling pre-orders to comply with their current policy, but more or less they are simultaneously selling the boxes to employees. Now, a lot of people think that is highly unfair. And in my opinion, this is just my opinion, I believe it creates some sort of conflict of interest. I think there are many loopholes and ways for GameStop employees to basically get the product way before actual paying customers. And I've seen these type of things get abused before. I heard stories that GameStop employees were buying all the stock even before the boxes had a chance to hit the shelves. And I think that is a major abuse of power. Now, do I think all employees now on should be forbidden from buying Pokemon? No, I don't think so. I think they should be allowed to, but I also think there should be many restrictions to follow that to prevent abuse of power, especially in this case where GameStop was allegedly canceling orders specifically to fulfill the request of the employees. Now, I don't have conclusive evidence that that is exactly what's going on, but I do think there's some substance to that theory, because recently GameStop just announced that they are discontinuing pre-orders from now on. An internal email sent to employees today, GameStop announced it will no longer allow customers to pre-order TCG products from its website or from its stores. The statement read, moving forward, all TCG products will be shipped directly to stores to encourage more foot traffic. We encourage you to use this opportunity to engage your community through in-store events and introduce them to our services. One longtime store manager I spoke to said no other TCG at GameStop has these restrictions. I'm just speculating, but I believe GameStop can't get enough allocations of Pokemon TCG product right now, so their only solution is to limit products and to capitalize on walk-ins. I do think that is a major factor. It completely checks out. They probably don't get too much in, and they're just trying to capitalize off of that. But what else happened very recently? The pre-order situation we just covered. So maybe, and this is just a theory, I have the conspiracy hat on right now, perhaps there are some internal problems with pre-ordering that GameStop doesn't really want the public to know. So that's why they decided to implement this in the first place. Now, if you want the more level-headed take, I would say that the allocations are most likely the same reason. Now, I'm not really a huge fan of this change. I think regardless of the bots and all those other shit, it actually gave a lot of people an opportunity to buy pre-orders from GameStop. Now limiting it to only stores will cause kind of a bigger frenzy than it was even before. Even more people are going to go to stores, and now even more people are going to line up, and now the chances of somebody getting sucker punched in the face just increased a good 25%, according to my calculations. But anyway, that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. Hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you later, weebs.
せーのでもそんなんじゃダメもうそんなんじゃほら心は進化する